I love hot tea.
Goodness.
Foggy London. London fog? Is that what it's called?
Fog.
London fog.
Foggy London.
Can I have a foggy London? What the fuck are you talking about?
I think there's a strain of marijuana. I don't know.
Okay, are we all rolling?
I will.
Yeah, I think so.
Doubled, triple checked.
Is that one working? I don't see red.
Is it blinking in the front?
red.
It's blinking
red.
in the front? Okay.
We're good.
All right.
We're all good.
I'm gonna count us in.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom. What up, all you fucking spiders of the interwebs?
It smokes. It's cool.
Freebasing so much. Uh-oh. What are we getting?
That's how they'll find me. Some shady hotel on a 5-day monster binge.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm your fucked up monster host here, Sean D. Skellington. This is my leather-cladded bride, Kylie. I'm the sorceress of the sound mixer,
Hello.
Oscar's punching bag. She puts the farts in Oscar F. Arts.
I did.
Jordan Fernandez.
Hello.
I like saying Fernandez.
Fernandez.
It's better than cheek. All right, we got some special guests today. They're the hosts of the brand new podcast, Not Your Mama's Art Podcast.
Yeah.
Returning to the show, Mr. Zachary Jones
Hey. I know you missed me. Maybe not. I don't know.
and his podcasting pal, Chelsi.
Hello.
Hello.
Chelsea made me this really cute necklace.
And these earrings.
Wow,
Oh my
dope.
God, I'm in love.
I'm like a grandma. I just like to craft. Like,
Would you like some butterscotch candy?
instead of sweets, it's presents.
Ooh.
Before we get too deep into it, you know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, you fuckheads.
I'm just kidding. Or else I'll come hug you. Subscribe or else I'll come find you and hug you. I'll hug you with my boot.
Zach's gone through the gauntlet once before, but Chelsi has not. So you have to do Who the Hell Are You?
Oh, Zach answered
Are
the
we
questions
still
already?
guessing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I didn't answer
no.
the last one.
Oh, you're okay. We'll
Yeah.
get to the we'll do double deep regrets.
Yeah.
Double deep regrets.
Yeah, what was your porn answer?
It was Suicide Girls.
Oh yeah, the episode was called Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Jordan was like, I don't know what that is. And I'm over here just turning red the entire time.
I educated myself afterwards.
So
Thank you
did
very
I.
much. I believe you. I believe you.
All right, Chelsea's turn.
All right.
My
Okay.
name is Chelsi Aiken. I'm from Whitney, Texas. I moved to Waco.
Oh, you're doing the Lilu thing again.
5 years ago.
Yeah. No, we ask you a couple questions.
Oh,
We ask
okay.
you the question.
All right.
Number 1.
Okay. Ooh.
Number 1, vampire, werewolf, witch, pirate, goblin, or monster hunter.
Easy.
Wait, we have to guess.
Yeah,
and
we're
then
gonna
we
guess
guess
it.
Oh, okay.
I got you. I got you.
I think I already know this.
I know
I
my
definitely
answer.
already know this.
Or you go first.
I picked witch.
I went off the rails and said elf.
That's not even an option that you gave her.
I know.
It's probably
But I-
because of my Halloween
Yeah,
costume.
I said witch too.
I would be a monster hunter, actually.
Oh.
I'm like a
Watch out
huge
for this
Kicking
one.
it with
Buffy
Matt
stan.
Savage.
Oh, see, I mistook your crafting for like also crafting
Witchcrafting?
for witchcraft. So, but monster. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
I can see
At least
that.
Jordan didn't cheat this time. Last time she was just writing down everything. I got it. All right, question 2. What kind of porn do you watch?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go out of left field.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go.
go out of left field.
I really like this. I feel like I'm in school again or something.
I think I got this one.
Okay, I think I got it.
The subject.
All right. What did you say?
I said stepdad porn.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. I said stepdad porn.
Why would you both say that?
I swear to God, I did not see you write that, and I was really just going for something that I knew you probably didn't watch, but I was hoping maybe you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I do watch that."
You really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I was nicer, and I said cosplay porn.
Cosplay porn. I actually don't watch porn. So I was
Aw.
raised with my grandma.
Yeah.
And she was like really obsessed with
Grandma
reading.
didn't play that.
What? No. Well, I mean, I don't know. But she read like every romance novel there ever was.
Oh,
like
yeah,
in
that
our
was her
house,
porn
there was
then.
just like
Yeah.
stacks and stacks of
Yeah.
books. So I feel like I don't need porn. Like I have a very good imagination. Like
Yeah,
it gets the
there
job
you
done.
You're more of a romance novel.
Yeah.
Imagination porn.
Some
Imagination
candles,
porn.
petals, and a Fabio book or whatever.
Yeah.
I used to steal my mom's
set.
romance novels, and I would specifically go to the chapters where they talked about his huge member, and I'm just like,
Is that what they call
what?
it in the
Yes.
Yeah.
His
like all the
member.
time.
His
Yeah.
His
throbbing,
members only.
his
no,
his
I'm good.
throbbing man meat.
It's not a
Jeez.
deli, Jordan.
She's hungry now.
Don't joke about that, all right?
All right, we don't guess the last one. So we'll start with Zach. You're on your deathbed. What's your biggest regret?
Oh God, probably the girl I lost my virginity to.
You regret losing it to her?
Yeah,
Ouch.
so like literally, so I lost my virginity, and this wasn't long ago. I'm not gonna act like it was.
Like last week?
It was 24. I'm 25 now, so you do the math.
Aw, there's
And-
nothing wrong with that.
And so I'm like, we're at my dad's house. We're just hanging out, and I have a very open room. And like, I'm like, she's like, hey, let's do it. And I was like, we need to wait till my dad goes to bed. I'm like acting like I'm in fucking high school.
Meanwhile, your
see-
dad's on the other side of the wall.
Get it in, son.
And so my
that
dad
shit.
goes to bed. He goes and closes his door, or at least I thought he did. And we're like hanging, and
Oh,
she's like,
no.
all right, so we both get ready, and like,
Is it just you and your dad that live there?
yeah, just me and my dad that live there.
He never went over like hang the sock on the doorknob?
No, nothing like that. And so, like, neither one of us get much. So we're just like, we're not worried about it. And so, like, all of a sudden, I'm like one pump in, and my dad pops out of his door, and he goes, hey, good night, Zach. And I'm just like, good night, Dad. And then, like, he's like, good night, so-and-so. And she looks at me, and she's like, what do I do? And I'm like, just say good night.
Oh, man.
And she's like, good night. And so that happened, and then like we go, and like I'm just wasn't very into her, and like nothing really good happened, and I was just like, man, this is lame. And so I roll over, and then she like pokes my back and goes, you have to realize I'm seeing other people.
Oh, why would you say that?
So
That's some random pillow talk.
So I was like, yeah, this is not how I thought this. I thought it was gonna be like American Pie. I thought it was
I don't think I've ever heard a first time story that was like it was magical and amazing. Like most of the time you hear me and they were like, it was okay. Like it was
Yeah, so that's my most
Cool.
current regret.
laying on your deathbed. No, Dad, no.
Yeah, I have a buddy. I won't out him, but he's in his 30s, like his mid 30s, and he's still
yeah.
a virgin.
Up there in his 30s.
Yeah, and I always wonder, like when he finally, because it's like a religious restrictions, and the fact that he's like avid gamer, he doesn't go out.
Doesn't
you know?
try to get laid at all.
Yeah.
Doesn't try to find a wife.
But I always wonder, like, is it like the holiest of nuts that he busts, or is it just like why did I wait? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I don't know. I didn't wait, so I can't say for sure how that would feel.
We should like stop having sex for a month and see what happens.
That sounds like a great idea.
What about you, Chelsea? Deepest regret?
Ooh, damn. I don't know if I'm going to say it. My mom passed away this year, and I think my biggest regret is we didn't end it on a very good note. So I think, like, that, because I have horrible fucking dreams all of the time about that. Like, every night, I'm just like, oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Mom.
Well, I thank you for sharing that.
I'm sorry for your
Somebody
loss.
out there needed to hear it.
Yeah.
Memory of.
Yeah. That's
That's all
rough.
right. She's up in heaven or wherever she is living her life.
Where-
Grass.
So we got regretty spaghetti about sex, and then we got a real regret.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. That's a
I
bad
was
regret.
there. It was a real regret, okay? You saw what I saw. I really do regret it.
Yeah, I believe you. I it's a different kind of regret. I'll
I didn't
say
like
that.
her very much.
Neither did
I
I.
didn't like her very much.
Next time she don't like a girl, just
Listen.
I told him
Listen.
that, too.
She did.
I told him. I was like, I don't like her.
When your gas
She's
tank's
weird.
full.
I was
Ready to go.
Yeah, no.
He was just ready to
I
go.
was 24
Different-
with an
different
extensive
eyes.
search history, and I needed to go somewhere. And then I was like, "Oh, this is what life is like." I'm like, "This sucks."
It's better, dude.
When you actually are like when you actually do it with somebody that you are into,
Nah,
it's kind of it's magical.
that's good.
Unless your kid walks in and then you're just like, oh fuck.
Well, hopefully, he doesn't have a kid.
No, that'd be kind of a weird story.
Yeah. Random kid walking in.
It's like, ah.
So let's talk about your podcast. You guys want to tell the audience where to find it and what's it about?
Yeah, so you can pretty much find it Spotify, Google Play, and
YouTube.
iTunes and YouTube. There's a video version of it as well.
And on Rogue Media Network.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Shout out.
Yeah,
and
shout out, Mike.
and so basically what it came out of was one night I was just pissy and I was like trying to paint. I wanted to find something to listen to while I could do art, and I was like, all these like freaking art shows like online, they're just always like, "Hi, my name's Karen and I'm going to teach you how to draw flowers," or it's like Bob Ross, or it's like some other, and or it's like super like prestigious, like, "This is the best way to draw this," or "This is what I think." And I'm just like, this all fucking blows. And so I messaged Rogue Media Network and I was like, "Hey, I have an idea for an art show. I want to do it differently. I want to have it where it's like just kind of an off the walls kind of thing where we just talk to regular artists about regular shit and like get to know the artists for who they are and like what's going in their heads and what they like and what what
To
their
listen
process.
to.
Yeah, exactly. And so I don't know. I just want to be very boots on the ground and not too pretentious kind of art show.
And the Waco is very split too. Like there's a very pretentious side of art, and then you have like everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's good to kind of showcase people that aren't like doing gallery pieces or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
There
Have
won't
their
be any
stuff in-
wine
yeah.
served in our show.
Yeah.
We're more of that. We're more of that beer gal.
Nice.
So I don't know. It's kind of like that. We like tattoo artists. We like like off the wall artists. We like graffiti artists. We like everything in
All
between.
kinds of mediums, like even music, or like if you're doing ceramics, I think
Yeah.
we're gonna have a couple people
We're
on.
gonna have a couple. We're gonna just have a
that's
little
cool.
bit of everything. It's all about the creative process and that
Nice.
kind of thing. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. And you can catch me on episode dos.
Yes.
Sean was on.
Yeah, I was about to ask how many episodes y'all done already.
we actually have 3.
We've done 3, and I think 2 are being edited right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
Well, that's exciting. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying.
He didn't know what Monster Tab jewelry was.
No.
I
He
didn't
drink-
either.
You don't?
No, he told me when he got home. He's like, "I feel old. What is this?"
And then she didn't know about the kissing tabs. And I was
yeah,
like,
I didn't
Yeah.
know
The
I
that.
was like, well,
kissing
fuck it then.
tabs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm old too, I guess.
So like these things, right? When you're
Yeah.
in middle school, like when I was in middle school, people would try to pull them off without breaking the middle.
Right,
tab.
yeah.
And then you go to a girl and you get a kiss for it. It was just like some random weird thing that we all did.
Well, what if I didn't want to? I don't want to. What if I didn't want to kiss that person? That's
You
weird.
run away
paid
like
up,
a
you
little
gotta
girl you
fucking
are.
I
Paid you for your kisses, bitch.
But then she said that they would just drink it and like
Take
as
the
like
tabs.
as like a medal of honor they would wear.
It's like, because
Like how many monsters you've drank?
Yeah, there's like specific monsters and like special ones that they only had like limited time. So like if you had the colored one, it was like, yeah, this was this flavor, and people would just stack them on like a chain and wear them.
They weren't the cool ones,
Oh,
I'll tell you
okay.
No, they were like the
Okay.
that. They were the burnouts
edgy,
trying
yeah.
to be cool. It was just like,
my
oh
gosh.
boy.
kids. But that was like all
Yeah.
that I saw in middle school, and like
Yeah.
people would make earrings out of them.
Kind of reminds
Yeah.
me of the safety pin necklace that I used to wear all the
Yeah.
time.
Monster tabs.
Yeah.
I would have been fucking king of your school, dude. I had all the fucking tabs.
You would have a monster throne that he would cart to class.
A monster jacket.
Interesting.
So we know that Zach went to Baylor. Did you, is that where you guys met?
We actually met before Zach went to Baylor. He went to MCC. So I'm originally a theater major, and I
Whoop,
met
whoop.
him in art school because my boyfriend, they were in like the same class.
We were in
I
the same
think.
class,
Yeah.
and we're both tall, dorky art kids.
Yeah.
So we both were just like,
They bonded.
yo, dude. And then she came along. We're like, all right.
Yes.
And then it worked out. She was
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she's a cool. Like usually it's like your bro's girlfriend's like, but
Yeah.
like this one was just stuck around.
Yeah.
We like her.
Nice.
She's the best.
He's like my
Nice.
big bro.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, she pretty much evens me out every time because I'm like very just. I want to go. I want to react. I want to do all this, and she's like, hey, calm down.
That's why he's
Chill
like, I
pill.
need a co-host on this podcast
Yeah.
because I'm gonna go everywhere. Like, I need someone to just be like, all right, next topic, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
got you. I got you.
That's awesome.
So what did you do in the theater program? Were you an actor or behind the
Yes.
scenes or?
I originally went to school. I wanted to do film acting, but like, you have to go to California to do that.
Me
and
too.
There's not enough money, like especially when you're poor.
Yeah.
But I went to MCC. I auditioned actually my senior year because I was in like one act play, and they were
Me
like,
too.
"Yeah,
Jordan's
on.
excited.
Tell me more.
There's some
Theater
thespians in
buddies.
this house. There's some thespians in this
That's
house.
really what I did. Is I went for acting, especially. I wasn't very good at like the tech and like building
Neither was
things.
Neither was I.
No.
And it probably would have helped if I showed up to workshop, but
Yeah,
I didn't.
And you don't
so
because you know they want you to work like 15-hour weeks, and then on top of you having like a shop class after that, you have to go build the set and then go to work and then do all of this shit. And I was just
Yeah.
like, this is too much. I can't do this.
Oh, so you guys had to build your sets?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we had to make our
I thought there was,
costumes
like,
and
a-
our sets.
A different,
Yep.
Yeah, I thought there was different crews for like
Yeah.
different things.
Now,
No.
if when you're on stage, you have the tech crew behind this, doing all the lights and stuff, but beforehand you're making your own costumes and you're making the set.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
so my first semester of MCC, I had an 18-hour work course,
Yeah.
regular for my classes, and then after that we had to go work in the shop, and then we had rehearsals until about 10 o'clock, and then I had to go home and do all my homework, and that's if I wasn't going to somebody's house to drink, which was pretty
Same.
much constantly. So I was burnt out by the end of my first year, and
Plus you guys had to pay for that shit, right?
Oh no, not me. I had a scholarship and
Yeah.
I was poor, so I got grant money. So all my shit was paid for. I didn't have to worry.
Yeah, I was on a scholarship as well,
Yeah.
so I got pretty lucky on that front. But yeah, I made it my first year, and I was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm leaving."
Yeah.
Sounds like fucking slave labor, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's really intense.
Build
it
it
is
back.
really intense, and some people just fold into it. They just love the work, and they're all about doing all the extra stuff. And I'm like, I'm just here to act, okay?
Yeah.
Like I just want to be on stage. I don't want to build anything. So that's why I failed.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Feel that.
When I was a little kid, when I lived in a town called Sonora, my mom made me go to a church for like a week, and I wanted to go because they have a church camp, so I could like get away from my mom for like like a couple weeks. But they had a play where like we killed Jesus or whatever, and I was like one of the Romans. but I was like one of the back guys. But they made us make
I'm just sorry.
snort alert.
You just we had to just kill Jesus or something. It's just cracking me up. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but-
It's just killing me.
But I was a background guy, and then you had to make your own shit. And then I made a big ass like tinfoil sword. And then like the guy that was supposed to kill Jesus had like a little like shitty one that he had made. And he's like, "Give me your sword." I'm like, "No." That's like all I remember from that era.
Wow. Yeah, I miss doing theater. It's one of the great joys of life, but due to time conflicts and also COVID, it's kind of like, and they're doing like MCC has started doing, I guess, little movies of their plays. Like they do it like on a green
heard.
screen, and I watched. No offense to that at all, because it obviously takes a lot of work. I watched like a little bit of their Tristan and Isolde play that they were putting on, and they did it like all on green screen or whatever, and I was like, this is very interesting, but I didn't want to watch 3 hours of it. I was like, I'd rather go in the theater and watch it. Like
Yeah.
that's better than being like, okay, this is very slow, and I can hear but I can't hear, and like I love you, Kathleen, and I know that you're very proud of it, and I would be
Shout
very
out.
proud of it too.
Kathleen. Fucker, Kathleen.
No, yeah, that whole crew at the theater department at MCC is really badass. So Kelly and Kathleen and
Yeah.
all of the other. There's several people that I don't know, but that's the main people that I was in school with.
Keller. That's who taught me.
Yeah.
No offense, I'd rather wax my nuts with duct tape to see
Then-
a fucking, and go see a fucking theater show.
What if it was something that was catered towards, more what
Would
you
say
like?
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney, no.
What about-
Because have you ever
You'd
seen the
rather watch
original
your nuts
Sweeney
with
Todd
duct
movie?
tape.
It is a musical, like,
Yeah, it is.
and it's boring as fuck.
What about
Not
an
Tim
evil?
Burton, the original.
They have an Evil Dead play. Yeah.
They
Don't-
probably ruined Evil
It
Dead.
may or may not be a musical, but it still would be really fun
I think
because they're
the
zombies.
Only
And
cool musicals are Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Yes.
Across
the universe.
the Universe.
check.
What's
Yeah.
the Repo?
Repo the Genetic Opera.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
One of my faves.
Yes.
I think that's about it.
I can understand it. Musicals can get a little tedious. I am not really caught up on like newer ones. I like the older ones, but I don't know. Just something about being in a musical where you can just.
I don't
That's
know.
it.
I
That's
hate
it right there.
I hate
That's
it
it
when
right
you
there.
watch like a television show and they're like 6 seasons in and then they have their musical episode.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh fuck. dude.
Everyone's got one.
Right now.
Yeah, they all go
They
to
all
Hawaii
got
at some
one.
point and they all have a fucking
They
musical.
all have a musical.
There's always a camp episode.
Yeah.
Whatever. The musical episode of Buffy was probably one of my favorite musical
There's
episodes.
There's like two, isn't? No,
Really?
one's a play
One's a play.
and then one's a musical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I think I
pretty
bowed out of that before. I bowed out right
trying to
after
go.
Spike showed up.
She keeps trying to get me to watch Buffy, and it's
I
just
fucking love that show.
never.
It's a show that
never
I can
been my
watch
thing.
whenever.
and
I can
over.
just
Same.
turn it on random.
Do you like the show better than the movie?
I do like the movie, but I love Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Mm.
She's fucking hot.
The movie has Pee
I
Wee
do
Herman
love-
in it.
Yeah, I do
Well,
love.
yeah,
Sarah
but
Michelle
he's a
Gellar,
fucking
too.
creepo.
Yeah, with like one arm.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I
him.
remember watching like recently, like a couple of years ago, episodes of the Pee Wee Herman show, and I'm like, why would my parents let me watch this?
Yeah.
There's like a ton of
Weird.
sexual innuendos and like
Oh,
weird
yeah.
shit going on.
And
See-
they had the Matrix homie in it. He was the mailman.
Keanu Reeves.
No. Keanu Reeves. Whoa. What's up, Pee Wee?
You got some mail. I'm here to bring mail to your chair, man.
The guy from Lord of the Rings also. He's in like that and
Who?
The black dude with the
or not that guy.
the
Never
glasses.
mind.
With the glasses.
Keanu Reeves.
Lawrence
He's like blue-
Fishburne.
yeah,
Never
Lawrence
mind.
Lawrence Fishburne.
He's
He
not
was
Lord of
the
the Rings.
mailman in Pee Wee Herman's.
See, I didn't watch Pee Wee Herman when I was growing up.
I
I
barely watched it, but
to me, I just find it also very interesting that a grown man signed a contract to be like, okay, you're going to be this man wearing a suit talking to your furniture. Okay, cool. And you just signed this
Yeah.
contract.
that's
So,
no weirder than. I mean, I'd rather watch that than like Blue's Clues or any of that.
well,
kind of
okay,
shit.
that's true.
It's-
Blue's Clues was
you
not
know,
nearly as creepy,
I saw
though.
an interesting fact. So I don't know if you guys. I love the movies, like the Pee Wee Herman movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially the first one is dark as shit, but the third one, little off the rails. You know, he has like a kind of a gay romance with the werewolf guy from True Blood, Joe Maglione or whatever. his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know. But they
Mangello.
actually CGI'd him younger in the whole entire film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched an
whoa.
interview. He was on like
Oh.
a late night show and he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, they fucking
Took the wrinkles out.
yeah. He's like my character
Can
Pee
you
Wee
do that to
Herman.
me on the podcast?
They'll add some.
I actually just don't know what that guy's name is. All I know is Pee Wee Herman. Like, that's
His
just
name's
what I.
Paul Rubin.
There you go. There you
He's
go.
a badass actor. You ever seen Blow?
Yes.
Yes.
He's really
That
good
was really
outside of Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
He's really good as Pee Wee Herman. Did you ever see Cheech and Chong? Still
Yeah.
smoking?
No, I've never seen any Cheech and Chong movie.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
I'm gonna second that.
Well, and there's a lot of movies I realized that I haven't watched, and over the weekend, Sean Connery died, R.I.P., which is funny because like Oscar was like, I thought he was already dead,
Shut up,
and I was like, I haven't seen any of the Sean Connery James Bond movies, and he goes, what? Oh my god! And I was like, I'm sorry, I
So is that
I
what
did not
happened
grow
over
up
the
on
weekend?
James Bond. Like I didn't. The only one I watched was the Pierce Brosnan and the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. So
watched them when I was growing up. My grandfather was
I was
like
more of an
obsessed with
Indiana
them.
Jones girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking,
yeah,
That's the
I
more interesting one for
Yeah.
sure.
definitely
Goonies,
prefer Indiana Jones
and
over
stuff
James
like that.
Bond.
yeah. Monster Squad, best
Monster
movie
Squad.
ever.
Oh,
That was a good
Give me
movie.
the amulet, you bitch.
Monsters. I haven't seen that one either. I
You've never
suppose.
seen Monster Squad?
Huh?
No.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I'll put it on my list. Okay, sue me.
Monster Squad, you've never seen it.
That's a good one. That's some of the best like versions of like classic monsters
Yeah.
ever. Like you have like the Wolfman, you have like every single one of them.
The Wolfman has nards.
The Wolfman has nards. They have a documentary coming out called The Wolfman Has Nards about Monster Squad.
It's literally one of my favorite Draculas. Like the way he looks, he looks like a modern Bela Lugosi, but the way he carries himself, and he has this fucking dope ass hearse. It's fucking awesome. And like he's saying, like the creature from the Black Lagoon, they call him because they give him the teeth, so they call him the Gilligan or the
Gilman?
the Gilman, some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
They just changed him up a little bit, but he looks way fucking cooler.
Yeah.
And then they gun him down with a shotgun and they show it. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
I'll put it on my list.
Frankenstein.
It's great.
We got time for an ad.
Yes. This episode is brought to you by Skellington Curiosities. Skellington Curiosities is the only curiosities and oddities shop in Waco, Texas, full of clothing, lingerie, accessories, oddities, and everyday curiosities. A spooky vibe 365. Visit us online at skellingtoncuriosities.com.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
No, big news though. We're gonna be at the Oddities and Curiosities Expo in Dallas in March.
Woo!
That'd
Yay!
be great.
That's
We're gonna
exciting.
drag all our shit there. So come say
You
hi.
do. I'm actually not gonna be there. I'm gonna be on vacation. Sean's
What?
Story of my life.
That
That's
means
funny.
you can buy whatever you want, though.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Why are you putting these ideas in his head? Zach?
You're like, I'm going on vacation.
God. That is a man thing, though, to be like, oh, my wife's not here. I can buy whatever I want. Like, you can't do it already. Like, you can buy whatever you want
Oh,
now.
he does already.
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't need her to be gone. You can just do it now.
I didn't say it. Zach said it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, you're right. I was aiming my aggression at the wrong person.
Wait a minute.
She's trying. Oscar's actually on the other side of the wall, so she's trying to yell at him.
He's probably got his
subliminally.
ear to the wall being like,
Yeah.
shut up. That's not true.
So with the podcast, what is like some of your goals with it? Like you guys are Rogue Media's first. I mean, Keep Waco Loud does some video from time to time, but you guys are. Oh,
Nope.
that was
Nope.
ours.
Oh, my goodness.
Surprise.
Rewind.
It can happen to anybody.
I swear it never happens. But you guys are their like first official video podcast, right?
Yeah.
Other than Bluesville.
A little bit of Bluesville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think we are. I'm not sure.
Oh shit, I don't know.
I was just like, he's like, you want to do video and audio? I was like, yeah.
Why not?
Sure.
Why not? I mean, Sean's bringing freaking Frankenstein maquettes to the damn thing. And I'm just like, yeah, we need video. It was awesome.
I almost brought a pig in a jar.
Wet specimen pig.
That would have been awesome.
It's my pig Porky.
Aww.
It's a new precedence because like we're gonna be like, yeah, everyone can bring a freaking prop now.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
that would be great.
It's like show and tell. That would be a good podcast
That would
too.
be
Show
good.
and tell.
Show and tell podcast. Just don't have Scuba Velli on it.
Oh my God.
I don't want, and
Not allowed.
no, not with that magic fist of his. I'm good.
He's got a magic backpack full of wonders.
Have you
Magic
seen it?
fist.
He brought it
The
on our show.
Gonzo
Oh.
fist that he has, like the
Oh, it's not a fist though. It's just a hand.
oh, that's better.
Because that'd be. I mean, I
Jordan's
feel like
familiar
this
with
is worse than this.
I'm not even sure what they're doing with it.
He's just using it to. I personally feel like it's just for the shock factor. Maybe you're actually using it, Scuba Valley, but I think you're just using it to shock people.
Shout out to Lorena.
Shout out to Lorena.
I feel like that's how the only way she gets a shout out on here is whenever you just
Dang.
She's a brave woman. That's all I got.
She is. Hey, I saw her walking around with that Donald Trump mask on.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got more guts than we give her credit for.
True.
The man, those videos were funny. It looked like it was a good time with those.
So anyway, before we were interrupted by
You're right. I'm sorry.
What is your goal with the podcast?
Our goal is basically to just like be able to like have something that any artist or any creative person can put on, and you can just like listen to it and like it actually like stimulate you a little bit, make you laugh a little bit, give you something entertaining to listen to or watch, you know. And we're trying to give every outlet to that as possible. Like each artist that comes on, we're having them compile a playlist when their episode comes out, so you can like literally like the Sean Skellington playlist will be on Spotify, and it'll be like
Oh,
you can listen
cool.
listen to whatever he listens to whenever he
That's
does it.
cool. I really like that.
Steve Valley's playlist is going up right now. Like it's a bunch of 3-6 Mafia and like all kinds of
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you want to get like Scoob with it, like you
Yeah.
can do that, you know.
That's cool.
So I mean, we're just trying to do as much as we possibly
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
to help
And showcase
anybody.
people that are kind of smaller too.
Yeah.
Like, and so everybody can feel like they're a part of something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
Like we have TJ, one of our really good friends on, and he paints maquettes, like little miniatures and stuff like that.
Oh,
And also is a
cool.
badass bartender, and we're just like, that's creative. Fucking come on the show.
Yeah,
We
totally.
don't really care.
Did you know Kai Feliciano?
Kai.
Are you familiar with him?
Kai
Brianna's
from
husband.
One Day? Kai from One Day?
Oh man, I don't know.
Kyler?
No, I don't know.
He was on our Halloween, or no, he was on his own special or his own episode. With
Yeah.
Brianna a few episodes ago. But I didn't know about Kai, but he actually custom paints Magic the Gathering cards,
Oh,
and they're
shoot.
actually like super realistic and badass.
Hell yeah! We'll have
Oh,
to
I
check
didn't know
out
that
for
either.
Sure. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
He doesn't like promote it or whatever, but I saw a couple. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
That's badass. That is badass for sure. Yeah, and we're also trying to like challenge the stigma of high art and low art, like
Yeah.
because that's a bunch of bullshit in my
Totally.
opinion. Because like I was told of everywhere I went, like all the art you like is low art. Like you like freaking cartoons and this and that and like comic books and like trading card like
Yeah.
the art on that, and it's all low art. Anything fantasy, anything horror, anything that low art. And I'm like, fuck you. Like there's a
My
lot
whole
of,
life.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of shit out there that is low art that doesn't take a whole lot of fucking effort to do that people do.
What's your top 5 local artists?
Top 5 local artists. We're gonna,
Better not mess this up, guys.
Can we not do an order? Because I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to be in
No
order.
specific
All right,
Just
I'm gonna
pick
put
5.
Scuba Valley for sure.
Shay Scranton.
Shay Scranton for sure. Fucking.
What does Shay Scranton do?
He does
Shay's
graphic design. He does a lot of stuff for different businesses downtown too. Like he does a lot of the ads for True Love, I think Common Grounds, a bunch of different businesses. But he makes like badass T-shirts,
It's
prints.
Shout out.
Nice.
I'll
Like
look
all
you
of
up.
the T-shirts at True Love are all of his designs.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
Glass
Yeah.
Phoenix has one, and so does Pinewood
Yeah.
Roasters have one, and they all are like just dope as shit.
Oh, nice.
He
And
does like a
then-
lot of metal stuff. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Also, fucking Marissa Adamson.
Yeah.
For
She did our
sure.
tattoos.
She did
was
our
badass.
tattoos. She did our tattoos now.
All 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She's badass.
That's it. Embrace the chaos tattoo.
Embrace the chaos tattoo. Yeah, I will not let anyone else touch me with a needle except for that girl. She was like the person. So in like art school, she was the badass that I was trying to compare myself to.
Yeah.
And we would just like, I was like trying. That's the way I try and get better. Is I always like try and go after the best person. And I could never deal with it. I could never get past it. And like she's like, I'm gonna go be a tattoo artist. I was like, hell yeah. And she did it, and I was like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
so
awesome.
That's awesome.
She is the best.
Yeah.
Um.
We say
So
3.
2 left.
Okay, Russell
Campbell.
Campbell for damn sure.
Yeah.
And I just love his style, man. Like he's got that silhouette style down. It's so good. And I'm gonna throw Sean Skellington in there.
Oh no! Don't throw me in there. Get another one.
Get another one.
Get another one.
You pick one.
You pick one.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of it.
I like Zachary James Jones.
What is that? Patting on the back section.
No.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, so we done Scoob. We done that. We done.
You got guys like Oscar Fernandez, T.
Yeah,
Aguilar.
Oscar's pretty badass.
You got
Oscar's really
Ali. You got.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm probably missing a 100 people.
Yeah.
Danny.
You got Armando.
Danny, Armando.
That's the
yeah.
one. There it is. Armando Ramirez for sure. Thank
Plus
you.
Comics Waco.
Yeah, that's another one for sure.
Yeah.
Armando, like I remember reaching out to him and he was so cool. So like I was like, oh man, this guy works for like Marvel and DC, and I'm like, I got to talk to him and he was just like the most down to earth person I ever met in my life. Like he was just like he talked shop with you forever. It was so cool. Treats you like a real guy. So definitely
Real
most
guy, real boy.
real dude. I'm a real boy. Yeah. So
Nice.
that's our 5.
Well, that's
for sure.
cool. Are you gonna do like art tutorials on the podcast since it's video? I think that would be super cool. And maybe not like a tutorial, but maybe you guys could just like talk and you're also painting at the same time.
Like I feel like the way the
Like Bob
directions-
Ross style.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Bob Ross.
He's just kidding. He's just kidding.
R.I.P.
He
Bob.
didn't mean it.
I like his squirrel. I don't.
He had
like
like
him.
I think
He had
the rumor.
cancer.
Well, the rumors is he had like 16 confirmed kills in Vietnam or
yeah.
something.
They said the same thing about Mr. Rogers, and
Yeah.
it's not
I believe
it's bullshit.
Mr.
I call
Rogers more than
bullshit.
Bob Ross.
I call bullshit.
That's how he's so calm.
Apparently, he was sleeved up, Mr. Rogers.
Oh yeah.
I call
Yeah,
bullshit on
that's
that
why he wore the
too.
sweaters.
That
No,
makes
I
sense.
swear. Now I have to look it up.
Oh goodness.
Well, I mean, he wore the sweaters because his mother made those for him. But I don't know about the tattoos.
Yeah. Okay. When did they tell you that? 5 years old.
I don't know. I'm
Calling
pretty
her
sure.
out, dude.
I'm pretty sure he talked
5
about.
years old, Jordan.
I barely remember yesterday. Okay,
You still believe in Santa Claus, Jordan?
hey, it's nothing to laugh about. All right, I'm just saying. It was just a factoid. But I don't know.
No, we're probably gonna do more like I want to do more specific art episodes where it's like talking about art school or talking about like different subjects in art. You know what I mean? Because there's so much you can do with it. But like there's a lot. Like I want to have like a group of like. One of the big episodes I want to do is have like a good group of like art students that because we're both connected in those situations and have them come in and like talk about was it worth going to art school? What did you think about it? What did you like? how did you
that's
think
smart.
your
I like
progression
that.
was?
Yeah.
You know, we really want to give it as much of an outlet as possible. And then like as far as like tutorials and stuff like that, that's really up to like the artists on their own to do that kind of situation. Like I want to do that kind of stuff personally. Like if I want it, like I want to do like a video situation as well, doing my own art and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. As far as the podcast goes, it's more of a subject matter kind of thing. Trying to
okay.
just keep it like as creative as possible and like more of a not necessarily just like tutorials on how to draw a head or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, and I wasn't necessarily like thinking like tutorials, but just being like, you know, this is what I do when I'm doing this, or this is what I, you know, this is how I get into my
Yeah.
groove, or this is like how I come up with my,
Definitely.
you know, ideas for my paintings or whatever.
And
So
definitely, I want to do more. Like, I would definitely like to have like events where we do that kind of stuff, where we have
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
put the pressure on. Go head to head. Like have two artists paint
oh,
through the whole episode while you guys are interviewing.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at the end, have
Sick as
people
hell.
vote to see which one was
Yeah.
better.
that would be good. Oh god, that'd be amazing. Like have
Art
Scoob and
battle.
Russell. Like, all right, both of y'all paint Marilyn Manson. Go.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
I'll have a
I'd watch
painting
it.
shit talking contest with Scuba Velli.
Nah, I could see that for sure. It's like celebrity boss battle. It'd be
He was
awesome.
talking about doing that on the first
Oh my
episode, but he
God.
forgot his pen and
Sketchbook.
paper.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
was he too busy bringing his sex toys or?
No, he didn't.
He had a
Oh,
big
he's
trench
on
coat
good
on.
behavior.
and
Yeah.
I was very glad.
Nothing
he had
under
clothes
it.
On under it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
He did say
surprised.
he changed his underwear for that filming though.
Oh,
That's
that's special.
We're
He doesn't even do that for us.
Special.
Makes sense. That's why this seat smells a little bit.
Zach sniffing
Ah, Scoob.
I mean, yeah, you gotta know where you're going.
seat. Well, we're getting towards the midnight hour here. You want to do some shout outs?
Yes. I want to shout out Erratic Oddities for these awesome earrings. And there's so many cool things on her Instagram. It's just an Instagram page right now,
Yeah,
right?
it's just
Okay.
an Instagram page.
So she hand makes all of this stuff, and it's very cute. And she's got lots of other really cute things on her Instagram. So go check it out for sure. And if you are not
Thank you.
convinced by me, go look yourself. So anyway,
Thanks.
You won't be disappointed.
you won't be disappointed. That's correct.
Shout out to my fish. He's dying.
Aww.
Yeah, his name is Red Mist. He's a beta fighting fish. We've had him for a couple years now, and he's He was kind of old when we got him, but he's slowing down. I thought he died earlier today.
I legit for 2 hours thought our fish was dead.
Because he was on the bottom.
And then he called me and goes, he just swam.
Just put another fish in there to get his fighting mojo back. To be like, oh no, bitch.
He's an old
He'd
man.
probably have a heart attack.
He's an old man fish. But it's always rough for me when pets die.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Shout out Red Mist.
Red Mist.
What about you, Broad?
I just went blank. I don't know.
Candace Gotti.
Oh, shout out to all my birthday girls this month. You got Brianna, who just celebrated. You got Candace, who just celebrated, and Sevi is tomorrow.
What about in Serena too, or something? Or she just came to our house for
she
the
just
platter.
came to hang out and party.
She came to eat
Of
the
course.
platter that we already ate by the time she got there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. I saw that on y'all's Instagram.
Yeah, shout out to Paris Party Platters.
Oh
awesome
yeah, that was
party
so
platter. That was
cool.
really
Yeah,
cool.
she like took the skull. She made a charcuterie board,
Yeah, I
charcuterie
saw
board.
Yeah, that's
Charcuterie
what we're calling it all
And all
night.
night was like, this charcuterie is so good.
Oh my god.
Love
She
it.
took the skull and like wrapped it in prosciutto and stuff. So
Yeah.
it looked like there was meat coming off the skull and like it was amazing. Yeah, shout out.
That sounds so cool.
What about you, Zach?
I'm definitely gonna have to shout out all of our guests on our podcast that we've had so far. We've got Scoob, we got TJ, we got Sean. Thank you for that. Thanks to y'all, and also thank you to True Love for keeping us
Yeah,
employed.
that was my shout out. True Love.
True Love, 'cause-
staff.
Yeah, we love all those guys up there, the best bartenders in the town.
Oh yeah. You were there after the vampire ball, and you were like saying hi to us, and you're like, "Oh hey, I know you. I don't need to see your ID." And I was like, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah, thanks to everybody I cut in front of that night.
That's a story. Oh my god, yeah.
I really hope Eric doesn't listen.
I just
to
walk
this.
out and I see Sean and I'm like, "You're here to see the manager, aren't you?" He's like, "Yeah, I guess I am." And I'm like,
And everybody in line's like, what the fuck? I'm like, smooth, Zach.
"Damn right, it's smooth."
Oh, that was awesome.
I'm getting fired. So if anyone else wants to hire me,
Aw, nah.
You gotta own it, man.
yeah, it's fun.
What about you, Chelsea?
Well, he fucking took mine.
We both work there.
Shout out really to all the staff there too. There's a bunch of creative people that work there. Lauren, she's a badass artist. TJ, Richard sings.
Glenn's in Dead Horse Creek, which
Yeah.
is a badass metal band in
Ooh,
Waco.
y'all should have them
Oh, that's the
on.
cowboy one, right?
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
fucking badass.
so
They would be
good.
fun.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I like that.
They're
Yeah.
badass.
Have Laurel and Glenn on.
Oh my God, Laurel is like the better version of Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
Like, Glenn is
pretty
just
awesome.
like Bill Hickok, but in 2020.
Yeah.
It's the
Nice,
best
okay.
thing ever. I love those two. Shout out to both of them. They also hooked me up with Coco Ramen all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah. Coco ramen.
Shout out to Coco Ramen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the meat bowl like all the time. It has
Oh,
the
hell
guest
yeah.
family barbecue.
Now I want-
brisket.
Now I want cocoa ramen.
Hungry.
Now I want
Also,
cocoa ramen.
Shout out to Rock and Rolls in the same building. They have
Ooh,
it-
I
it-
yeah.
I think I tried that yet.
They have sushi there?
No, it's
Everything is like in a roll.
everything's in
Oh.
a roll, so it's like these fried rolls, and like they have like a jalapeno popper one. They have like a
Ooh.
Like, have like a
Italian
pizza one
They have
and
A
yeah.
Philly
Yeah.
cheesesteak one.
They have
I
like
think.
mozzarella
delicious.
sticks, but with the mozzarella sticks, they have pepperoni in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in Waco, it's called Union Hall and has a
Yes.
bunch of restaurants inside of it.
And it
Actually,
makes us all
next
fatter.
week we're having one of the owners from inside Union Hall coming.
Oh yeah, Hot Wing Challenge,
Yep,
motherfuckers.
Waco wing.
Oh.
Sweet.
Some good wings too. Man, I'm hungry.
Let's go get some food.
Well, on that note,
Until next time, guys.
bye.
Later.